Okay, next we are going to talk about transcripts. So in high school, you have something called a transcript, and that is a legal document that shows all your grades and credits earned in high school. Okay, your college, if you apply to any college or technical school, they're going to ask for a copy of your transcript. And even some employers, when you apply for a job, will want copies of your transcripts. So on your transcripts, it shows what classes you've taken and the grade and credit earned and when you took it and where, for example. So here's an example of a transcript. You, as ninth graders, may have nothing on your transcript right now because you haven't passed any high school level courses. But if you took like algebra or Spanish, for example, in middle school, you are going to have grades and credits on your transcript. Another thing I want to mention is if you, for example, took algebra in high school and maybe you didn't get a grade that you liked, maybe you got a C or a D and you just don't want that on your transcript, you can request a form from your school counselor to actually remove a middle school class from your high school transcript. You get it signed by your parent, turn it back in here, and we can remove the class from the transcript. Just something for you to know. But if you want to leave it on there, it's already on your high school transcript. Okay. But once you pass a ninth grade class, it's going to go on to your transcript. So reading it on the right hand side right here, you're going to see grade. This is the grade that you earned. So this student got a C plus, C minus, D. This is going to be the grade level, so ninth grade, and how many credits this student earned. So in our class, typically you will earn zero point 0.5 for a class. So this student right here, English 11A, got a B plus, earned 0.5 credit. So for example, if a student earned an F, you would see 0 credit earned right here. Going over to the right hand side, this is where you can view your GPA. Your GPA is calculated each semester that you pass classes. Okay, so right here on the right hand side is where you can see what semester GPA you earned. And then down here at the bottom is cumulative. So when you apply for any school, they're going to ask you what's your cumulative GPA. This student has a 2.849 GPA. It's out of 4.0. 4.0 is an A. So this is your cumulative GPA. Going down here, the state requirements to graduate, you have to have all of these met. And that's what we talked about in the previous video. So this is your ELA standards. That's a graduation pathway, your high school beyond plan, that Washington State history. You have to have all of these things met on your transcript in order to graduate. So next, let's talk more about the GPA. So this is your Skyward. Okay, your GPA is your grade point average. And in Skyward, only on your desktop, on your Chromebook, you should be able to view your GPA. Okay, right here would be what your grades look like. So term one, term two, and semester one. So this is quarter one, quarter two, and semester one. Only your semester grades go on your transcript. So sometimes we get some confusion with students and parents about their term one, quarter one grades. That pretty much is a progress report of how you're doing in the class. Some teachers do it differently. Some take the average of both. Some say you can't turn in some things after quarter one. It is up to the teacher, but that final grade that goes on your transcript will be that semester one grade. Your GPA is important. And your transcript's important because future employers and future colleges will be looking at, what classes did you take? Are you taking classes towards what you want to go into? If you're applying to be a mechanic, did you take auto tech? Did you take some welding? What did you take, right? So the classes that you take are important. Colleges have to see that you took algebra 2. They have to see that you took chemistry and 2 years of a foreign language consecutively. So your transcript is important. And remember, the way to get a copy of your transcript, you can only do on the high school website through the transcript request on the college counseling center right here, transcript request that I showed you beforehand. And this is where you can request it. You cannot get a copy from your counselor. It has to be done through Parchment. And like I said, it is free and it's pretty straightforward. If you need help with that, you can come into the counseling center and we can help you with your transcripts.